it's just us.
What up? Oh,
What
is it?
what up, dog?
Hang on 1 second. Oops. Ah, hang on. I'm trying to add my headphones here.
But that's okay. Just have it on there, and let's just keep talking because our shit's golden, so we could just talk whatever.
Oh, okay. Well, because it was echoing that one time.
Oh, you're not echoing now.
Okay. All right. Hang on. Where did you go now? What? Where
So
did you
I'm gonna,
go?
since we're here and it's just us, let's see. So next week is psilocybin, right? Mushrooms. Or
Mm-hmm.
how about plant medicine? Should we just call it plant medicine?
Yeah, like, well, do you know how much Robert has? Like,
He's very knowledgeable about all of it, like
because,
weed, mushrooms, everything.
okay, because,
He's got a lot of holistic healing knowledge, actually.
okay, because I'm finding a lot of stuff, so I think that there's probably enough where it would be like we could just do, like mushrooms or whatever, but
Mhm.
if he wants to talk about other stuff, I don't mind. And then I can add it. I'm all red. Look at this giant hickey I got on my neck. Just kidding. That
I got
happens.
like a turkey neck, like an old lady. Oh,
I get red like easy sometimes. Sometimes. Oh, this is one of my characters. Ready?
go.
I'll call him Gary. Sometimes when I'm feeling really bored, I like to go outside and I like to. That's Gary. Good old Gary.
I got country. I got a country girl. I don't
I
know
got a
what her
country girl.
name. What's her
Her name
name?
is mine's Joyce. Hi, this is Joyce.
Luann. Luann,
Luann.
or
That's a good one.
yeah, Luann. So my name is Luann, and I'm a holistic healer.
What do you heal?
So after the psilocybin show with Robert, well, what was the next one we were gonna do? What was it?
Are we gonna do a show?
I thought we said one though. We said this one, and then we said another one. What was it?
Was it like food, growing your own food stuff?
Maybe it was. I think when we were swimming, we said it. I guess being self-sufficient,
Oh,
or what are we gonna call it? Preppers? No.
ready or not, it's
Here we
coming anyway. So let's
get
be
ready.
ready.
Gotta get ready. We'll call it. We'll call it. Um, we don't need them. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what.
How about
I just heard Matt pop
hmm.
open a beer.
Crick crack. So we can call it something like remembering our humanity. We need to remember that we aren't supposed to be so separate from everything.
We could call it within us and around us.
That works. Yes, that works.
And it's about being self-sufficient, right?
Yeah. Yep.
How do you spell sufficient? Oh, SUF.
And a lot of people think that they are, but
Are we gonna
most
have a
of us
guest
aren't.
that day, or are we gonna? Oh, because we gotta try and get a hold of Glenn too.
Oh yeah,
But we're gonna have to work around his schedule because he's
Oh yeah, he's like super busy.
famous.
We might have to pay him, dude. Just
So
kidding.
I know, right? So what are we gonna? What is that show gonna be about? Is it gonna be about motivation,
Yeah,
mindset,
we can.
mindset, and motivation?
Right. And how doing something that is totally possible and feasible for everyone, because I know that part of a lot of his thing was if you do these things and wake up and do these things every day, then your life will change drastically. And because a lot of people they don't realize that they have the power to change their lives, so they
They
wait.
don't.
They either put it off because they're like, okay, well, once I do this, then I'll change or once I do this and this and this, then I'll do that. And it's like, or you could just start. And like it's okay if you mess up. It's okay if like you got to rework things, but like just start.
Do we
Um
know anybody that like would be good for the self-sufficient show? For the within us and around us? Do we know anybody that does that already? Like that's you know,
like completely self-reliant.
yeah, that's like pretty knowledgeable about all that stuff.
Um well, I mean my dad's kind of is, but not
I know
like
that
the
Aisha's
way
been
that.
been researching it.
Oh, I do know a lady, one of my past clients. I don't know how open she would be. But if we did a show like on growing your own food, her garden was the most beautiful garden I've ever seen, and it was
Oh,
being grown in here in Phoenix, which is weird because I mean, like the size of their vegetables and like how healthy everything was. It was so amazing. They obviously had a really green thumbs. I should reach out to her anyway just to say hi. But
Mr.
uh
Green Thumb.
yeah, like anybody that can grow like that. There's that one guy that my dad likes to watch his show, and he lives in Tempe. That's why he's the guy that learned, or that my dad learned everything about the moringa trees from, and that's why my dad wound up getting them and planting them. Um, I wonder if he would. I bet he would, maybe, if we asked him to, if he's not too famous. I guess people start doing that when they become super successful, huh? Then they probably, hopefully, I mean, so like it's when I think about, I was, telling my husband how when I think about why things are done, um, like if stuff is done in a way that doesn't make sense, then there's either something wrong with like us doing that, like we haven't figured out how to make something more efficient or how to make it work, or they're already doing that and they're doing it for a bad purpose or bad reason. So um I think it's super 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 crazy that they don't teach things like gardening
Right, because look,
in school.
yeah, growing your own food, like finding water and building shelters. Those are they don't really they don't teach us shit about that in school.
No, they don't. And anytime that um it's like they're always coming up for with unnatural solutions to what they call problems. Like, for example, when they were talking about ways to solve how much methane is it going into the air because of animals farting and stuff. It it was it's like, okay, well, maybe that's necessary for like animals, you know what I mean, to fart
Mhm.
or whatever. um just like how we kill off everything, and like if you kill off too much like of something, then that's how you get a yeast infection.
That's true.
uh, it is. It's so true. And it's like instead of like looking at things and going, you know what, well, maybe things are like this because there's a reason behind it. Maybe we should figure out what the reason behind it is rather than just trying to stop it from happening anymore. um so I don't know, we need to, any shows that we can learn and educate and do it together is great.
Yeah, you know what? I remember that list we made of all the shows we were gonna do. I lost it. So I'm like,
I have it somewhere. Let me see, I think you sent
so
me.
everybody's probably still in Mog's show and Mogion's show. So we just gotta wait it out a few minutes.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Let me see. uh oh, I forgot to send Tammy my the link. Let's see. I'm
Yeah, his show
looking.
is still on.
Okay.
And they started talking about something. Darn it.
Uh, it's okay. It's not like I'm not
Yeah,
too
I
worried.
know.
What was I gonna say? Oh, I was gonna ask if you wanted to read my cards, but I don't know about.
I can read your cards if you'd like. If any, I see two people are in there. Is that me and you?
I think so. I don't know. How do
Hello,
I tell?
anybody that might be watching right now. Welcome in, my two people. Drop something in the chat
Or is
there
it
so I
us?
can see who you are.
Oh, it's us.
Oh,
I think it's us. Hello, second us's.
other
It's second
us's.
Susie and second Jara. I can't. I don't know what happened to my English accent, dude. It is like lost and
You've
mixed
got a
up
spot on your
between.
nose.
You've got a spot on your nose.
You've got a spot on your nose. Oh no, don't stop that again.
Oh yeah, it's the bud woman. I've also met, I think Kiki's gonna love her acting class because she's always been a character. She gets that from her mama.
I got it from my mama. I got it from my mama.
Yeah, she's funny. She used to have a character that she called Arminda.
Really?
She names her characters as well.
That's awesome. That is totally awesome.
Yeah. I think it would be fun to take like an improv class with her. Dude, we should do that.
I loved improv class. I loved improv class, and I love that one where you had speech rhetoric or whatever.
Oh, uh-huh.
Dude, I'm all over that shit. I can talk. I could just talk and talk and talk. Like it doesn't even matter if anybody feels me. I'm good talking.
Me too. I used to be able to make myself laugh really hard by just start laughing fakely. Did you ever do that?
Oh, look, I found a picture of Amanda in my stuff.
Oh, that's a good picture of them. Yeah, it's a good picture. I know, me too.
This is like the 8th show, dude. Did you know that?
Is it already?
Is it 7 or 8?
Does it say on here?
No. I think I put it somewhere.
I wonder if. Oh, I should read my diary.
Let's read our journals on air.
Michelle wrote in my diary too. Her handwriting is all pretty.
Shut up! You mean your old diary?
Yeah, it's my old diary.
Dude, let me hear
like from when we were like in going. Oh, did you see? I saw pictures of the new Killip. Have you seen it?
No.
It's like super.
I know
it looks like It looks like not like Killip. I'm like, tear it down, put it back. It's all modern looking. I'm like, that's not Killip. That like takes all the everything out of Killip by making it all new.
So
okay. Okay, so here it is. It has a lock on it, and it's made out of cloth.
Oh, I fucking remember that thing, dude.
Do you?
Yeah.
I'm surprised I still have it. Like, how have I know how to pick it too.
Mine probably says something like, Michelle and Jara are leaving me out.
I know. Mine might say something like that too. We'll see. I know there's one that says, I'm all talking about how I don't want to have to go to gym because like I want to put makeup on or whatever with you guys. Let's see. I was in gym like a lot.
You were always at gymnastics, dude.
For like I trained like 4 hours a day, 5 days, sometimes 6 days a week. That's a lot, dude.
That is a lot, dude. For a kid, for a little girl.
Yeah. And our coach, he was not a nice guy. He was a jerk. That's how I had cracked both my heels because we used to have to tumble at the mall on those wrestling mats, and I was a powerful tumbler. And then I told you about how he called me the brown bomber, and I didn't realize till I was an adult he was probably calling me a piece of caca. That was funny. Okay.
Quantum tools.
I forgot. I'm not good at picking this anymore.
Oh, you're picking a lock?
Yeah, I used to be able to pick it. Now I don't know how to. I'm trying. I used to be able to pick it.
Set a powerful intention to align with love or above. Be self-aware of your emotions, honor them, release them, and vibe high again. Shift your energy to what lights you up. Imagine what you desire. to connect with your heart's desire. That's what I wanted to do. I want to do with Noah. I want to help him find his heart's desire.
Ready?
Yeah, go read it.
Okay. This is July 10th, 1987. Dear Diary, when I woke up this morning, I found out I was sick. The day started out terrible. I spelled terrible Terreble.
Really? You got a word wrong?
I know,
No
that's what I was gonna
No
thinking.
way.
The day started out terrible, and then it started to brighten up a little because Susie came over to my house and we got to put makeup on so we could play house. And for another good thing, was I didn't have to go to gymnastics. I didn't want to go because I felt like I was going to puke and I was tired and weak. Well, the end.
That sounded sad.
Let's see. July 11th, 1987. Dear Diary, today I was very nervous. I spelled that with an E. Wow, I must have got my spelling skills later on in
All right. I never knew that you didn't spell right.
I know, neither did I. Dear Diary, today I was very nervous because today was the trickathon. But there was nothing to worry about because nobody was watching you, and it was not like competing. I meant competing, but I put competing.
Competing? So
Yeah.
competitive.
Wow, dude, I didn't spell right good at all. I said it was neat, NEET, because there was food there, and team did a diamond straftion. I also spelled that wrong. Demonstration. I had lots of fun today, and I'm feeling better a little bit. I don't get stomach aches anymore. I get the dizzy spells. Well, good night. And I was just talking about my stomach hurting like the day before that. And I'm all, I don't get this anymore. And it was like yesterday that I had that. So,
Dude,
like,
I have so many journals, dude. Some of them are like that, like when we were young, because we started young. I've been journaling since I was young, dude.
I have too, but I stopped for a
Yeah,
while.
I stop and start again, but still, it's freaking gold. So I found a juicy one the other day that was on one of those memo pads, and it was from teen years, and it was good. I could write a book with that one.
Oh, how funny. So I think like as children, like a day is like a long time because the next entry is on July 15th, 1987. So that's 4 days later. And I said, Dear Diary, today was a fun day. I haven't been writing in you lately because I've been very busy. It was like, okay, well, my birthday is just a day away. Apparently, I don't know how to add. My dad, mom, and brother say I'm going to have a great birthday. Today, Glenn Lundy called. Glenn, if you're watching.
You're in her diary.
Oh, how fun. Today, Glenn Lundy called. We talked on the phone for an hour and 10 minutes and
Dude,
3
what
seconds.
did you guys talk about?
I have no idea. That's
What did
so
you say
funny.
on the last part?
Huh?
What did you
That's
say on the
funny.
very last part when I said?
Oh, I said that we talked on the phone for an hour and 10 minutes and 3 seconds. I guess I counted it. I better go. I'm getting tired. Good night. I'm all talking to it like it's a
You have a
person.
crush on him or something?
Not that I remember, but apparently I must have because I guess.
Yeah, I didn't have a crush on him either. It just kind of happened, but like just that one time.
Well, he was like my brother. Like
Mine too.
like
my
he was. Well, we still call each other. He's like my brother from another mother. But maybe I don't know. I had a crush on Tino. I think he's in here, and Josh Cruz. I think is in here.
Yeah, we had crushes on the and okay, so yeah, I know we had crushes on a lot of people the same.
Yeah, we did. Oh, so July 16th, 1987. I didn't mention, so I wonder when my mom had her heart attack because I know it was in the summer, but I think I would have mentioned that. But now, okay, so on July 16th, I say, Dear Diary, today is the day before my birthday. I wrote it in my diary because I want to remember it because it will probably be the best Bert have ever had. But one thing I don't like about my birthday is my mom has to be in the hospital, and that makes
Aw.
her unhappy and me unhappy. But I get to take my presents to the hospital, and I get to open one tomorrow morning. They wouldn't let me see her, so I know that they didn't let me open my presents at the hospital because they wouldn't let me see her because I wasn't 10 or I wasn't 12 or 10 or whatever,
Did
which
they
was
think you
so
had too many germs or something?
I don't, it was just a rule that and
Yeah, because
I
kids have too many germs.
my brother got to see her though.
Hmm.
Um so yeah, that's why, when she got out, I wanted to go home because I wanted to see her and Lacey was like, if you go home then I'm not going to be your friend anymore, and so I didn't go home and I wanted to go home. Oh.
Dude, I'll go with
Oh,
you to Lacey's house.
okay, so here's this answer for the Glenn Lundy thing. Glenn. Dear Diary, this is July 25th, 1987. I've been forgetting to write in you because everything has been so bad lately, because my mom had to go into the hospital again. But everything is fine now. But one thing I don't like is that Glenn Lundy wants to go out with me, but I don't like him as a boyfriend. And anyways, I'm going out with Justin. Who is Justin?
Justin Rougemont. We all went out with him.
No, because he was in junior high. I went out with him. I don't know who is
What other
Justin.
Justin then?
I don't know. I don't remember a Justin. Justin is so cute. Well, I guess I'd better go
It's
now.
Justin
Bye.
Rougemont, dude.
No, Justin Rougemont didn't. We didn't meet him till seventh grade, and this was in 1987. I was 8.
Oh
Well,
shit, that's
9.
way young. So who is Justin?
Oh, I remember. Oh, Justin was the boy that was at Lace that lived in Lacey's apartment complex
Oh,
down
he
here.
lived here in Phoenix?
Yes, and he was older too. He was like 13 or something.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know. I said I was going out with him, but I we
You guys were going out?
yeah, I lost my
Will you,
chicken pox
will you go out
scab
with
in the
me?
pool that summer. Well, Glenn, I remember when Glenn asked me out, and I told him I was only allowed to go out with my brother or my cousins because I didn't know what he meant. That was in like kindergarten, I think, though.
Well, he used to be the paper boy, remember?
Glenn?
Yeah, he was the paper boy, and then that white guy was the paper boy too.
Oh, I didn't know he was a
The
paper
white
boy.
guy
I
with
just
big
knew.
lips.
Hmm.
And he hung
White
out with
guy.
Glenn. He was like Glenn's one of Glenn's very favorite friends. And like they got in that.
Oh, in junior high, you mean?
I guess so. How come I can't remember before junior high? What the fuck?
Right, because you've
Okay,
known
wait.
Glenn
Try
since
to
kindergarten.
remember eighth. What? How old? 8 years old? Third
Yeah,
grade?
and we've
Wait,
known
third.
Glenn since Glenn was in our kindergarten class.
Who did I? Okay, third grade. Third grade. Who was I? Who?
I had
Who?
Uliberry.
I had Hewlett for first grade. Hewlett, Alcocer, and then Mr. Prickett. No,
Anaya?
nope. I didn't have him. I was afraid of him. He's a
Oh.
witch. Um, who? Oh, Mrs. Spangler. Okay, so my crush was Travis. Travis, if you're watching. Travis
Oh, I
and
remember
Michael
Travis.
Coon.
Curly headed Travis?
Yeah, I still talk to him. He's still my friend.
Travis
Travis,
Martinez?
Travis Martinez, Michael Coons. There was a little short kid named Steven something.
Not Steven Sharp, right?
No, but he's
On.
also. Um,
We all liked Tino. And then I think
Paul
we liked some
Eastlash.
kid named
I thought
Jeremy.
Paul Eastlash was hot.
Oh yeah, we thought he looked like Sylvester Stallone or
Yeah.
something, huh?
He passed away. Or well, he didn't get passed away. He got murdered.
I heard that.
Murder.
Blah, blah. Ooh, and then I didn't write in there until January because I lost the key, but I got a tack and I opened you. It says, "Dear Diary, I haven't wrote in you since July, and it's January now because I lost the key to you, but I got a tack and opened you." That's funny. Uh, wow, my spelling was terrible. Dude, I feel like did they just tell me that I was smart and I wasn't? Like my
I
spelling
am
is
shocked
terrible. I know, me too.
because I thought you didn't get anything wrong ever.
Well, I'm a good speller now, but not like apparently I didn't start out that way. But I was in the gifted program.
Yeah, you were. I was in the
Which
dang
I
speech
don't
therapy
even
program.
honestly, I don't know how they got like how they because the test that I can remember was just like weird. Like I don't know how they gauge intelligence off of tests like that. I don't see how that's possible, but um actually I don't see how they why they even gauge intelligence at all period because everybody is like intelligent. It's just we all have different
They
things.
did things. I hope they do things different now.
With what?
Like with from here on out, like they need to recognize that everyone has gifts. Even I think by
Oh,
doing it, they kind of made it like not everybody else was had
they did
was
that
it
on purpose.
yeah
Everything has been done on purpose for a long time.
to make
Ever
us feel
since
shitty. Isn't that fucked up?
to make us feel shitty, to make us doubt ourselves, to make us feel like we're alone, to make us feel afraid to speak or stand up or use our voice
Hmm.
for fear of not being allowed to do things or people thinking that we're crazy, so we lose our job. Like everything is all about fear. It's all about fear.
We have no freedom. We haven't been free.
Mm-mm. We are so not free, and I know that this is an election year, and like if you want to vote, great. If not, great. However, just know that voting for somebody does not fix any of our problems. It doesn't.
It doesn't.
It doesn't. It's not possible. Um. Ooh, do you remember Amy Greco?
Yes, I do. She might be watching.
Uh,
Shh.
Hi,
Just kidding.
Amy. I'm talking about your birthday party that we were gonna go to. I was
Oh, you
gonna
went
go.
to her. I didn't think I got invited. She did not like me.
I remember her hair. She had short blonde hair. I don't want to go to school tomorrow or piano lessons because I am very, very tired. I
Who
might
was
not
your
go to
piano
gym.
lesson person?
Oh, I don't remember. I went to somebody's house. Um, I was too much of a like look at how stressed I was, all stressed out, and I don't like that sucks because I was just a kid.
Poor kid.
Um, I know, right? Um,
Dude, I feel bad for myself too. I went through a lot of shit that I probably didn't have to go through.
right? Yeah, I was struggling, dude. Oh, see, this is sad. This is sad to me. January 25th, 19. Why am I putting 1987 again? Okay, so apparently I forgot what year it was. Huh. Okay, well, dear diary, I don't think I'm going to go to gym tomorrow because I'm not ready. But I'm afraid that I can never go back. See, if I quit, I'll want to go back, and if I stay, I'll want to quit. At least I
Oh,
was like, aware of my like that I was feeling like that, conflicted. And then I put in capital letters, everybody expects too much of me. I can't stand it. It's just too much pressure. I was
oh,
like,
damn.
hey, dude, that sucks.
That does suck, dude.
But I don't know that they put pressure on me. I think I was putting pressure on myself. So, hmm. Well, darn. Dear diary, I was homesick today. I was also sick a lot.
You
I
were, you
wasn't.
remember you always had tonsils.
Yeah, strep throat. I got my tonsils out when I was 8, so I got them out in 3rd grade. But I did. I always had tonsils, bronchitis. I got bronchitis often also, and then I got mono our freshman year. Although
Oh, I
nobody else
remember.
had mono, so I don't know where Michelle said she had it, but I don't think she really did.
Oh, really?
Yeah, did she?
Oops. I don't know. I mean, I think she went to the doctor and
Oh, maybe she did have it. Because I was like I didn't know who I got it from because I didn't nobody else was really that sick. Did you know that once you have mono, it lays dormant in your system forever, and I can still give it to people.
really
It's like herpes, but not like herpes. Definitely not quite like
herpes.
herpes, but huh?
Herpes.
It's the
We call it
Epstein
herpes.
Barr. Ooh, it's called Epstein. Ugh, isn't that
What
that
is?
guy? Epstein Barr virus mono
Oh,
is caused by Epstein Barr. Huh?
oh yeah, yeah. I knew
Epstein.
that. I kind of knew that.
Yeah, and huh, very interesting.
Oh, so I found the list.
Oh, you
Right.
did. Mm-hmm.
So okay. Wait, I could see something. Wait, let me see something. So okay, so on the list we had fucking CERN and the grab avoid codes, those codes that you know, those numbers.
Um, those codes.
Yeah, those numbers for like healing yourself or like I'll send you some information on it. It's really freaking and it works because I do it all the time.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so we're doing the toe one. We did a dream
Ooh,
one.
I think I was jealous of your god sisters.
Why? What does it say?
It says, "Dear diary, I tried going to gym on Saturday, and it's fun. Well, anyway, I didn't go back to or go to school because I don't feel good again. I did not go to gym today. Nobody knows this, but Michelle and I like Martin, and so does Michelle. I think Susie likes Daniel, but she doesn't admit it. I also
Daniel
think
who?
she likes. I don't know. I didn't say. Probably
Daniel
Schutzel. I mean
Schaefer?
Schaefer. Schaefer.
Like he's
And
like
then
my
I.
cousin.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, there was only the only other. That was the only Daniel Alexander, but I don't think we knew him till
Oh,
seventh
maybe it
grade.
was him.
Yeah, but we
I
didn't
met
know
out
him
with
till
him. I met out
seventh
with all
grade.
those boys. Yeah.
Yeah, so we all
Okay.
did.
Dominic. Dominic.
uh,
Wasn't there one named Dominic? Dominic.
Dominic, Mendoza. I also
Mhm.
used to. Oh, I also think she likes her god sisters better than me.
Aw, I didn't. I mean,
I
I
was
like you better than
jealous.
anybody.
I was just jealous. I was jealous. Wait, who's this? Okay, dear diary, I haven't been writing in you lately because I've been sick and I've been busy with this boy at school. Really? Wow.
Ooh,
He is so cute and I
who
like
is
him so much. I don't know. He likes me too. I hope we get married. Anyway, I
who
have
is?
his phone number. I don't know, but I'm
Oh,
afraid to call. His number is 774-5626. Well, good night.
wait, what? 774
Mm,
5626.
56.
I know whose number that is.
Whose?
Was it David Martinez or
No, because I don't think I
No.
like. I don't know.
Who did you like?
I don't. I think I was fibbing to my diary because I
I
don't
don't think you were.
remember.
I remember we would call this number after school. Was it? Are you sure it wasn't Daniel? Are you sure you're the one that didn't like him?
Um, well, no, I'm sure because
Daniel
this was
Alexander?
in. I was only 10 in this. We didn't meet
Oh,
Daniel Alexander till 7th grade,
10, 10. What grade were we in when we were 10?
fifth or third, fourth. I mean, fourth
Okay,
or
so fourth grade, I had Mrs. Nelson. I don't know who you liked.
I don't either, unless it was Tino.
Well, we liked
That's
him
Martin.
forever.
We did. Mm-mm. I called
So
you
this
Sue. I called you Suwu.
Suwu,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. I don't remember calling you that ever, but apparently I did.
This one time we had a party at your house, and your parents were out of town, and I fell asleep in the chair with Dominic Mendoza, and he farted in his sleep.
Oh, I think I know who the boy is because we were talking about Josh Cruz. I was talking
Oh
about
yeah,
how
for
me,
sure,
you, and
for
Michelle
sure.
like him, and we were like the fox. We called.
And we
And
were
then
right
Michelle.
because he still is very cute to this very day.
Really?
Yeah, he's good
Does he
looking.
still have dimples?
Yeah.
Now Michelle wrote in here, and her handwriting it looks like way too fancy for
Bubbly,
somebody
like
our age.
bubble letters.
No, this is when she wrote like all like this.
Oh yeah, she did write like that. My bad. Who was the bubble
Yeah.
letter?
I wrote. Oh, I used to. My handwriting changed a
Mine
lot.
did too.
And like, well, and like I've been weird in that like my handwriting is like a crazy person because it changes like on the same page in the same way.
Yeah, mine too.
So
I'm like a
we're
killer.
both crazy. Yeah, me too.
I'm like a killer's handwriting. Oh, okay. I think we're getting some people in here. Who's in here? Hi. Look, should I play the intro again?
Sure. I was just reading my diary for.
Yeah, we were just reading our diary from elementary school.
Yep.
Okay, so let's go ahead and like have a real show.
Yay.
Yeehaw.
What up?
Hi, everybody. Hello, Tracy and sister. Thanks for coming on over. We know Mogs was finishing up, so we were just chit-chatting in here.
I was reading my diary.
It was good. I like
elementary school.
To be continued.
And I was not a very good speller. Holy moly. My spelling is crazy. I must have, I don't know, somehow got better at that. Like, not quite sure how.
I'll bust out with one of mine too. So whenever we have free time, we'll read those to each other. Mine is probably deep as hell though, too. I was like a writer, dude. I was like,
Yeah, my Augustine, he's in here too. Remember Augustine?
Yeah.
And there's still like half of this is like still not even written in. I should finish it, huh? How funny.
So tonight's show is about Toe, tarot, and palm reading. Anybody interested in that? How do you feel about that, Jara?
I feel that it can be used as a tool. I was always told by my mother and my family that it's bad,
Yep, me
but
too.
I haven't had any experience necessarily like that. I realize that there is no such thing as telling the future, because there's too many variables that change. But there are, I think, things that we can use to help guide us, and I believe in it because I know that it's not um, possible, really, or it's highly unlikely for there to be that many coincidences or correlations between things that are shown or read or interpreted,
Hmm.
and stuff. So, yeah.
Definitely. So I too was brought up learning that it was taboo and bad, or I'm not sure what. I think is that bearing false witness or something. That what my mom used to say something like that. But so you know what? That's not the way that I've learned as an adult to use it, and I've learned a lot of things that I thought when I was growing up are not what I thought they were. So
Right. We have also learned a lot of things that we were taught was taboo. We were taught that for a reason.
want us to know they did not want us to know.
Right. They definitely didn't want us to know. And I think that learning to be able to and see signs and interpret things, um, is good. Yeah, I mean,
It is.
recognizing patterns, any of those, I think
Yeah,
that
we're
that's
supposed to be
all
aware of our surroundings. That's how you know that's how we get along. That's how we get along in life. If we sit there being
right.
like dumbasses and not be aware of anything that's around us, I mean that's sad.
Right. It is very sad. And it kind of forces you to take a look at things too when you're trying to read something, instead of just pretending like it's not there.
Yeah.
Like most of the world. I won't look at it. I won't look at it.
Right. Right. If I don't look at it, then it's not there.
Right.
That's right, Tracy. I believe the same thing, that there are no coincidences.
Right.
There are no coincidences. Everything happens as it should, and that's what I believe.
Yep. And you may not know at the time because you haven't gotten to that point where it all comes together. But once like things start clicking, it's it's insane.
So, most of you guys know that I've recently graduated from a nationally accredited holistic college called Southwest Institute of Healing Arts. And I graduated in the Integrated Healing Practitioner program, specialized in hypnotherapy and intuitive guidance. I'm a life coach. And so that's why we started the show, to help me with marketing and to get awareness out there of things that we like to talk about, because we like to talk and we have really good conversations. So we wanted to share them with everybody. Everybody should know. Everybody should know.
Everybody should, and they should know how good Susie is,
Oh,
at what she does. Her knowledge and her natural stuff that was already there. She
so
was.
divination, you guys. Divination is the practice of using all facets of existence to provide insight for yourself. It's determining hidden meanings of significance around you. So when you do that, don't you think it would make your life easier, because you put things together and understand what's happening to you better? I think it's important.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so tonight, the divination we're talking about is the tarot, toe reading, and um, tarot, toe reading, and I'm missing one. Which one am I missing?
Um, Palm, did you?
Palm and palmistry. Palmistry, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was never trained professionally for palmistry. I trained myself on that when I was much younger for nefarious reasons.
Oh yeah.
Oh. But I have been trained on tarot, and I have been trained in toe reading. So, what is toe reading? Have you ever heard of toe reading, Jara?
I hadn't until you told me about it.
Right, me too. And when I learned I had to take these classes on toe reading, I was like, "Ooh, that's not for me." But by the end of the class, I realized that it is for me, and it's amazing and awesome and interesting. And I decided to put it in as part of my practice. So it's a service that I offer, and it's pretty fun. It's empowering. It's fun. It's it's what it is. It's a healing modality used to see deeply into one's soul. It's like a report card. Your feet are like a report card for your soul.
You should use that as like sometime like we should go somewhere and you should use that as like a um I don't know, a way to get people talking. Just like notice something about their toes and be like, so I see that you like to keep it all on the inside, don't you? Or
You know
something.
what? I know. Oh, give me a hug. No, you know what? When you first do toe reading, you have to sign something saying that you're not going to study everybody's toes that you look at, because after you study this, because it was like a 3-semester thing that we had to learn this, and
Right.
um, I found myself looking at everybody's freaking toes, and then I'm like reading everybody's toes. So like you have to sign it and say that you're not going to do that. So I try not to do that.
That's funny.
But for the
When
first
Timmy
little
someday when he brings home a girl, you're gonna be like, okay, well the first
take
thing I
one
want
to
to
go
do
first.
is I want to see your feet, right? Let me see those toes.
So, okay, toe reading. Toe reading cannot tell your future, like we just talked about. There's always free will, and there's always energy in motion. We're all energy, and it's always in motion, and things can always change, and anything can always happen. So really, there is no such thing as fortune telling or future telling. Um, so it's been around for thousands and thousands of years. Toe reading has been used to get in touch with people's stories and to give them the ability to make beautiful life transformations, and to let them know that they don't have to hold on to their painful stories, that they can always change their painful story. So, toe reading is another path to touch people's lives and heal their bodies, free their souls. Toe reading is not a psychic tool, it's used for observation and coaching. It's not to give advice or to tell you what you should do. It's a sacred seeing to help people see themselves in a sacred way. It's a healing modality to help us understand that we don't have to stay connected with the painful stories from our past. Our thoughts and emotions affect our body language, including our posture.
I knew you were gonna say that. That's why I
Yep.
just straightened up.
So
Just kidding.
our posture affects our thoughts and emotions. And you stand differently when you're feeling differently, when you're
Right.
when you're down,
I
when you're
can feel it.
Mhm.
Yep.
So your posture changes throughout your life and through what you're going through, and your posture affects your feet. So as your posture changes throughout time, your feet will change shape throughout time. So awareness of this can help us interpret our thoughts and find the ones that aren't serving us anymore, so that you can release them. So in toe reading, there's a difference between your right and your left foot, and your left foot represents your relationship with the spiritual realm, your spirituality, your left foot. Okay. Your right foot is your earthly self. It's the your right foot is your earthly self and the way you present yourself here in this life right now. How you show up in the world.
Sorry about that.
So it also represents the way you fulfill your purpose and your dreams. So each toe has a different meaning to it. And it's pretty interesting. I had never heard about it before until I went to this school. And when I learned about it, I'll tell you what, I went off running with it because it's pretty dang interesting.
Can you here?
So, has anybody ever seen Oprah's feet?
No.
Oprah's
I
feet are fucked up, dude.
haven't.
So Oprah's been through a lot. Oprah has been through a lot, and her feet show it.
My feet
So
show it too, I think.
I think
Maybe.
your feet can change through. When I started the class, we took a picture of our feet, and then at the end of the class, after understanding this, we took a picture of our feet. I swear to God, my toes, my sausage toes, they got longer.
Really?
Yes.
That's crazy.
So my sausage toes, my feet were probably all Flintstone-y, probably because my mom. I'm just kidding. Yeah, but for real.
Well, my feet are Flintstone-y. But like my left foot and my right foot look completely different.
So each toe has a different thing. Your big toe is your ether toe. It's called your ether toe. And that toe stands for your how you express yourself. Each toe also lines up with a chakra. Each toe has a physical principle. So even the spaces between your toes can represent something. So your big toe is your ether toe. Your second toe is your air toe, which stands for communication. The middle toe is your fire toe, which is where you're passionate, and where you take action. Your little fourth toe is your water toe, and that's your emotional toe. And your little pinky toe is your trust toe, and how you feel supported by the universe, how you feel supported by people around you and the earth. Did I say what your big toe was? It was your emotional self, your higher self. It's like the way you stand up, like it's your destiny on it. It's what you stand for, your ether toe. So if you have a big bulbous big toe and it's like a big, huge big toe, then that would mean that you have great big ideas and that you have great big ideas and you're destined for big things. When your toes veer off to the middle, I should have loaded up some slides of some funky feet that are going like.
My toe does that on my right foot because of my bunion. It starts.
Okay, so a bunion means that you may have been put through something. You may have had to adhere to some beliefs or be put through something that you didn't want to be going through. You may have had to carry a large load that you shouldn't have had to carry. So that
makes sense.
Mm-hmm. So when your big toe is burnt, is like giving a little curve in, leaning in, that would mean that you possibly, for your big toe, it would mean that you possibly weren't true to yourself at some point in time. You possibly were made to have to believe other people's beliefs at one time.
That would make sense for me.
Sometimes you'll get a water toe and an earth toe, which is the pinky and the little one next to it. Sometimes they like won't move away from each other. You can't get them to split for nothing, right? Or maybe they're leaning on each other or crossed over each other. Well, that means that they're one and the same. Like your relationship with yourself and your spirit, emotionally, and your relationship and your trust is they have to be together. They don't function without each other. So some people's toes are like that. Some people can spread them out.
My brother's toes like that. His pinky toe goes over his third toe or fourth toe.
Some people have a lot of space between their toes. That means they're open-minded. They're open to change.
What if your fourth toe is close? It like kind of leans in and turns towards the middle toe. Does that mean anything?
That means that you're very passionate about. You're very emotional. You're very emotional about what you're passionate about.
Oh, absolutely. Okay.
Right. Let's see here. How about give me another toe? How about claw toes? Have you ever seen somebody that has toes that are gripping onto the ground kind of? They're like so when they're gripping on they may have been made to feel unsafe at some time. They may have had an unsafe childhood or feel unsafe at some point in time. They had to feel unsafe for a amount of a time where I call it gripping on for gripping on for dear life. So that's why their toes are
Hmm.
like gripping like that. Curled
Does
toes.
it say anything about having a callus on your toe?
Yes, calluses.
Like
Yes.
on your, yeah. What does that
Yeah,
mean?
it does. Hold on, let me find it. It's I know what it is. It's okay,
Because I've
callus.
got calluses on my hands and my feet.
So where is your callus? What toe is it on?
The side of my big toe.
Okay, the side of your big toe
Hmm.
is your okay, you may have had a barrier that was blocking your intuition. Um there might have been friction between your intuitive mind and your logical mind. They
Hmm.
didn't work together. They bumped heads. Your right and your left brain.
Okay.
Um, so you were blocked. So like we know that. I know that.
Right.
Like I knew this like last summer, like 2 summers ago. I have a feeling you're powerful and like there's something about you, but you didn't really know yet. You didn't even really
Right.
kind of like we kind of did a little bit,
Right.
but you know that you were blocked. Probably most of your life you were blocked. Your intuition was blocked. You're probably very powerful with your um, senses.
Right.
Do you have any more calluses?
On my toes or on my
Who
feet?
has a corn? If anybody has a corn, that's
I don't even know what a corn. What is a corn
I'm not really
exactly?
sure. What is a corn? I've never maybe I've had one. I don't know.
Huh. I don't. I
Um,
think it's like a. I think it's like a wart, kind of, isn't it? Or no? Maybe not.
maybe. Well, if you get one, that means something is striking an emotional or a financial nerve.
Hmm. Hmm. I have. So hang on. Let me look at my feet. Okay. So what about like like my toes? What about the length of your toes? So like my toes go like here's my big toe, and then the second toe is slightly bit taller, and then it goes down like that. So my
Okay.
toes are.
So
But you
when
know,
you have
some people have.
long toes that are
Mhm.
long and they're straight, if it's straight, that means
Mhm.
you're very straightforward and you know what you want. And um, if it's pointing up, if you're the tip of your toe is pointing up, then that
Mhm.
means it's pointed towards the heaven, like it's all good, all on the up and up. Long straight toes are very good. Strong upstanding, that means you stand for what you believe in, you do what you say and you say what you mean. It's very good.
Okay.
And
I mean, like they go like doom 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 doom. So it's like down.
that's good. That's fine. That's right. That's okay. That's the way they
What
should
if
be.
your second toe is shorter than your third toe?
That one. Let me see here. Oh, so if it's shorter, then that means that your communication is not as strong as your emotion. Your emotion is stronger than your communication.
Hmm.
Okay, so if your toe is it pointy? Is it blunt at the end? Is it
Mine's blunt.
blunt? Okay, so you say what
Hmm.
you mean what you say. You're blunt when you say it. If it was pointy or something at the end, that means you might be kind of bossy. Um,
Mm.
a
What if you have a
smaller
hairy toe?
hairy toes, you just need to shave that shit. No, I'm just kidding. No, I don't think that happens. I don't think there says anything about hairy. Oh, but like, do you know how I wear toe rings? I have toe rings on both of my feet.
Uh
Um,
huh.
that means I'm hiding something. That means I'm not letting people know something about me. I'm causing
Really?
distraction. Uh,
Hmm.
shriveled toes. That means you've been in the trenches too long and you're exhausted. Um, so how's your skin on your feet? Is it hard? Is it rigid? Is it wax like?
Hard, rigid, wax like, all of the above.
So you might be acting differently than you truly believe you are. You might not really be acting out how you think you are. And
Hmm.
then how about There's a funny one called this. Let me see if I can find it. The spatula toe. Spatula toe. When somebody's got
That's what
like,
Noah has. I
oh,
call
does
him thumb.
let
Yeah,
me,
it looks like his thumb, like a thumb that was smashed and
yep,
it's like
that's what a
throbbing.
spatula toe is. Let me find
Yeah,
it.
his dad, he got those from his dad. I used to tell him, "How can your dad walk when you have his toes?" When he was little, and he was funny.
Oh
He
no,
would
he's
laugh. I
sweet baby
know.
angel.
He would laugh, and he would do this when he laughed. Look.
Oh, he's so cute.
I
God. Oh my god.
remember I tried to surprise him at his daycare with a cake and singing happy birthday, and he was all hiding under the table. He was like terrified. Oh,
Why can't I find the spatula toe? Now I feel bad because I mentioned it. Okay, so how about a hammer toe? A hammer toe is when it's bent in the middle position at the knuckle.
mm-hmm.
That could mean that you're stuck in your story, unable to or unwilling to speak or act differently in order to change the past. You have restricted thinking, or for a very long time, you have been stuck in your story. You push back on change. That's a hammer toe.
That's my mom has a hammer toes, and that sounds just like her.
So have you ever seen somebody where their toes don't even their toe, like the pad right here, doesn't even touch the ground?
mm-hmm.
That they are pointed up towards the heavens and the ethers, and they are always dreaming. They're in their head a lot. They're thinkers, and they always have their head in the clouds. But it's a good thing because they're pointed towards the heavens. So I say that's good.
Right.
Okay, so that's toe reading. Do you have any questions on toe reading? Let me see what else I wrote. I just what I did. What just got out my paper that I wrote on it for my final. So your thoughts and emotions affect your body language. Body language is 90% of communication. Did you know that? Body language is
I
90%.
do know that because
No,
I can feel it.
don't make me get started about it. Okay.
Right, me too.
So it's 90% of communication. This includes your posture. Your posture change. Like I just said, your posture changes how throughout what you go through in life, and that changes your feet because you carry your weight different. Totally scientific. So there's nothing weird about it.
Mhm. And there's nothing more frustrating than being able to read somebody's body language, but the words coming out of their mouth don't match their body language, and they are trying to reassure you that they're just
Ooh,
fine.
yeah, that makes me mad when they're like,
That's
"I'm not mad."
right.
um, you know what? This can assist you in recognizing if you've been off your path or help lead you to what your heart's desire is. It shows you where you're it shows you where you're contributing to your destined path and where you should do a little bit more work. It shows you things you didn't notice and things that you could do something about. And when we do a toe reading, we make it very sacred. We make it into a ceremony. Um, I would make a whole spread, comfortable pillows, aromatherapy, hot foot soak, because of course I'm going to wash your feet before I touch them. And then, you know, oils, we anoint them with oils. It's almost like I compare it to like the Last Supper when Jesus washed everybody's feet.
Mm.
So so that makes it special for me. Um, it brings out tears, because people realize stuff that they didn't realize when you do a toe reading, and it's so awesome and amazing, and they go out feeling really great. It's I think it's a beautiful thing. And at first I was like, hell no, I'm not going to do that, but I am, and I do, and I really like it. So next divination would be tarot cards. How do you feel about those, Jer?
I find it super interesting. Um, again, I always told that it's bad.
Yes, me too.
However, it
I was
hasn't
always
been
told
like
that it was
that.
bad. I never even touched them until I was till like I don't even know. barely,
I
like
think
maybe,
that I mean, maybe they could be bad if people used it for the wrong, just like anything can be bad if you use it for the
yeah,
wrong
anything can
reason.
be used wrong.
Right.
Yeah, anybody can, like, I never read negatively. Because I believe even the bad stuff that happens to us happens to it for our best, greatest good. So
Right.
I can get a reading and it won't sound negative because nothing to me is negative anymore. I used to think everything was bad. Like, oh, why is everything happening to me? But I don't believe that way anymore. And
Right.
that's not how I coach. I coach people that to cherish everything that's happening to you and to see the good that comes out of it and to see what it's meant for. So
Mhm.
that's the difference there. So yes, I was always told that it was bad. I don't believe I started looking at tarot cards until I can't remember when, but I know I had already had my son. Um, okay, I know when. So I got them to help with spirit communication and like dreams. Um, and then it just went from there. And then I just kept going with it. Um, it was okay, so it was back in the days in Europe and Asia, it was originally a card game.
Oh, really?
It was just a play card game, like Happy Jack or Slapjack or whatever that was.
Mm-hmm.
But some of the what you would call, so in the 18th century, they were linked to like ancient Egypt knowledge by the esoteric mystic people that believed in
Mm-hmm.
those kinds of things, and they were called the Order of the Golden Dawn, and they studied esoteric knowledge, and so they found links to it and ways to use it spiritually. Um,
The Order of the Golden Dawn. That sounds very Masonic, actually.
it does sound that, but it's actually the opposite.
Oh,
So yeah, and you know what? Like, I believe me, I grew up thinking that all of this stuff was bad, but there is no bad. There is no bad. I'm slowly becoming a person that believes that everybody's religion is true. Like everybody's.
right. There's
So
some facet of truth to, and you
mhm,
also want to look at like stuff that we have been has been pushed in our faces as being bad. Oh, now I know that maybe that's like something that I don't want to automatically think it's bad because there's a reason why they're trying to make people think it's bad. Like the weeds thing I was telling
yeah.
you today. They want
Mhm.
everybody to kill all their weeds, but like it's actually some of
They're
those are
useful.
medicine. Yeah, you can use them for medicinal purposes. So don't kill your weeds. Tell the HOA to go suck it.
Okay, HOA, we hate you. Um, so okay, so then after that, that was after they got a hold of it and found mystic reasons in it and stuff. It started becoming used for fortune tellers and gypsies. I love gypsies, and so it was used for gaining insight and guidance for your current situation or your path of life. And what I myself personally use it for is a therapeutic tool for contemplation and self reflection. Because often you'll find that the cards are telling you what you already know. You just didn't know that you knew it. And the cards are going to show you a reflection of yourself. So I always tell people when I do a reading, like before you go thinking that these cards are telling you somebody else is doing you wrong, you need to make sure that it's not you doing yourself wrong because the cards are really going to tell you about you. And that's the insight you're going to get. You're going to have to figure out how you're doing this to yourself. That's what I use it for. Um, it helps people step back and look within and see that they have the answer to their own problem. And I love that. And it's all, I don't know how, but it's always right. And I love it. So also spirit communication, like, so spirit can speak to you in metaphor, your dreams speak to you in metaphor, your subconscious mind works in metaphors, emotions, and pictures and feelings. So everything's in a metaphor, and sometimes it's frustrating to try and break down these metaphors. So tarot cards can help you see the metaphor, see what you need to be aware of. Um, knowledge of yourself at an inner level, reflecting back to you and giving you clarity for all your hopes and your dreams. Um, it's all there. So here's a not so fun fact about tarot, that a lot of readers say a little prayer or pay a little homage at the beginning, or protection before you do a reading, and a
Mm-hmm.
lot of readers pay homage to the gypsies, because it's almost an unknown fact and rarely talked about that 500,000 gypsy people during the Holocaust were also murdered. So a lot of readers will thank them for bringing the tarot knowledge into it, and just like honor them, just because nobody ever talks about it, and you don't learn about it in school. So that was just a little not so fun fact that I added in there. um
Isn't that funny how they don't tell the whole? Because witnesses were also killed in concentration camps, and they don't talk about that in school either.
wow, I didn't know that. I did not know that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
um so when you do a reading, you kind of want to make it special and sacred, just like I said for the toe reading. You want to make the querent feel special. This is a special thing. It's not just when you go in, when you turn inward, that's a very special thing. Not everybody
Mm-hmm.
does it. Some people go their whole life without ever doing it, which is crazy, but
Right.
and they never get the true meaning of life. They never get the full joy and meaning of life.
Well, we're taught from a very young age not to turn into ourselves, that we're taught to seek out other people to tell us how to fix us on the
Hmm.
inside. Um,
But really, everything we need is within us or around us. And so this is important. This one, that's my thing. That's my jam, is that I want to tell people, and I want people to know that everything you need is within you and around you. And that's the way God made it for you.
mm-hmm. Like literally, guys, literally, like I was telling Susie, God is probably when he sees us killing weeds, he's like, no, what are you doing? Like, I put that there for a reason. You're supposed to eat that, not kill it. uh, but us humans, we got to create all kinds
Right.
of things that we need to solve. So,
Yeah.
because we don't want it,
We create
and
our
it's
own
like,
problems.
right, right. Um, yeah, we
So
sure
palm
do.
reading is a harmless divining art. It's harmless. It's recognized as a valuable means of self-discovery. And that's the most important thing that I wanted to get across.
So, does anybody that's in the chat want their to, cards read?
Would
Oh wait,
anybody
there's
like
only.
a reading? I'm gonna do a reading.
I'll let other people go first if somebody would like one.
So palm reading.
Dandelions are good for you, Tracy. They are.
Yes, dandelions are amazing for so many different things. We're gonna have
Oh
a whole show
yeah.
on it. Tracy,
Yes.
please join us for the show that we're gonna have on plant medicine. It's gonna be
Right.
pretty badass. We're gonna have a guest, a very
Yeah,
knowledgeable guest.
we will be advertising that because yes, our show is going to be awesome next week.
Mm-hmm. And yes. Anybody want to read? Nobody? Dancing, yes, dancing.
I would
There's
like a reading.
okay.
I just don't. I don't know what I need. What to.
How about a dream? Have you had a dream?
My dreams, I have not remembered them. They have just been. I remember fleeting things. I was rescuing people or something from floods. I remember that, but not anything specific. No.
Okay.
I remember when I slept walked and woke up with a banana, a very ripe
Oh, that was
banana
just
in
the
my
other day,
hand.
right?
Yeah.
All right.
I was going like this with it. Like I was like seeing how heavy it was or something. I don't know what I was doing, and it was so long and so ripe. It was like a long piece of
Was it
off-white
all
fruit.
squished up when you woke up?
No, I peeled it very well. I peeled all of it, all the peeling off, and then the banana was laying in my hand. And I woke up and I was like standing over the counter in the kitchen, and I was going like this with it, like with my hand, and it was in my hand. I woke up and I was like, what am I doing? And then I just went and threw it away. It's very weird, very
That is
random.
very weird and very, very cool too. I'm going to see what that dream was about and why you did that.
Yeah, I was like, it was like I was seeing how heavy it was or something. I don't know what I was doing.
So this one time I got really, really drunk at camping, and Sarah was trying to feed me graham crackers, I guess, before I fell asleep so I wouldn't be sick the next morning. And when I woke
Mhm.
up the next morning, I opened my hand. It was like so tight. And there was like squished, like all gross and like wet. I don't know why or how.
Ew.
Graham cracker in my hand. All disgusting. Anyways, that was funny to me.
That's funny.
So,
Yeah, the lightning had woke me up. So I remember waking up and then I don't remember walking to the kitchen, but I remember waking up because of the lightning and like looking out the window and then I must have because I'll do that sometimes, like sleep. I'll wake up and then like fall asleep. I don't know how I if I fall asleep while I'm walking or something, but because I have always my whole life I've always been like where I wake up in the middle of the night and I'll like take a couple bites of something because I can't fall back asleep sometimes if I don't. So like there's been times before where I was awake and then I got like myself a bowl of cereal but then started falling asleep while I was eating it. And I woke up one time, I was talking into my milk like it was a radio. I was like, hey, I was like, what am I doing? Uh, but
okay. So
I wake up so often during the night, dude.
you guys can't see this, but I do have a white candle lit right in front of me. And whenever I do a reading, I ask my spirit guides and her spirit guides to let us know what we need to know. And I bless the reading and protect the reading with the energy between me and her, the love and the friendship. And I ask the white light of everything that is good to protect this reading and guide us. And then there's a really long prayer that you can say before it. But instead of that, I told my spirit guides that I'll just say apples, peaches, pumpkin pie, and that means I'm saying it. And it works. So that's what I do. So if you ever see me doing a reading and I'm like, apples, peaches, pumpkin pie, that's what I'm doing. Sometimes I just do
That's
it
like God
quietly.
is good, like when we had the funeral for the fish.
Yeah.
Like God knows what we meant.
Yeah, God knows. Okay, so we're going to ask Jara why she had that dream. What messages?
I mean well, I wasn't dreaming. That
Well,
was
the
you mean why
dream
I was the
slash
slept
sleepwalker.
walkers? Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yes.
Okay. So what did it mean? Okay. Okay. So the first card you got was the sun, which is happiness.
Okay.
It's happiness. That
Is
means
this
that
the
you're on the other side of your obstacle. You're on the other side of your block and barrier. You're supported by friends that are pure of heart. You have a passionate victory. You have nothing left to hide. More friendship and growth. Sun shining, blue skies. I mean, what more can you ask? It's the happiest card in the whole deck. So that's why you
yeah?
had the dream. Apparently, you're happy. So that's a good
I
thing.
am happy.
Um, the
Finally.
the
I'm
messages that you
finally
were
happy.
trying, the reason your subconscious was making you do that might have been because um, the seven
Wait,
of
so real quick, just have a quick question. So the first card is that the what's it called of the reading? What do you say? Like is
oh, the energy of
that's
the reading,
the
that's always at the bottom of the
yeah.
card. The bottom of the
Oh,
deck, the whole energy of the reading is the world. So this
okay.
this this means that you have ended a cycle. A cycle is ended. You've completed something. You've completed a lesson. You've had a victory, a passionate victory, and you've discovered something within yourself, and you've got nothing to hide, and you're supported by all the gods, and there was a lot of growth that tied together, and the cycle is ended. So it's a good card too, and that's the energy of the whole reading, that you've come through something. And
Okay.
the messages that was trying to bring you was the seven of staffs, the seven of wands. So
Okay.
okay, if you notice, He's bigger than the mountains and the river, right? So he's like a giant.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
he believes he's bigger than, and there's all these staffs coming at him. Now, those staffs represent messages or problems or obstacles or people coming at him. So those staffs, they've got a little bit of greenery on them. So there's growth. There's growth
Mhm.
and action. And it's all coming at him, but he believes he's bigger than all of that and he can fight it off. So this card means to stand your ground. Stand your
Nice.
ground. You can do it.
Nice.
Fight it off, stand your ground.
So that's
Um,
like, remember the last reading we did about the dreams, all those staffs were flying at me. So I was just catching them and like sticking them in the ground.
yep, you're just catching them, getting the growth off of them, and keeping on going. And that means fast. Things are coming at you fast. Changes are happening fast. You're getting a lot of knowledge fast. You're getting a lot of messages fast. You're taking a lot of actions fast, but they're all bringing you growth and strength.
That makes sense.
Okay, so this is also part of the message that you are supposed to receive is hope, the star. She
Okay.
is pouring out water, and in water she's pouring the water back and forth. She's balancing it out. She's balancing her emotions. She has emotional control and balance. She's got one foot on the ground and one foot in the growth and one foot in the water. So she's totally balanced. She's totally naked. She has nothing left to hide. And she has hope. That's what this card means, to have hope. There's a
I
little bird
do.
standing on that tree there. He's not in flight, but birds represent messages from God and freedom.
Nice.
Your obstacles are way back here, and your obstacles, which is the mountain, your obstacles
Mhm.
are also your achievements. Obstacles and achievements, same thing.
Yep. Nice.
So that's nice, good growth. And then the last message that this was trying to tell you was to not blind yourself. Don't hold yourself hostage from whatever feeling that you might be having. You're making yourself feel that way because she's all tied up in those bandages, but they're loose and she could get out of it.
Mhm.
She doesn't have any shoes on, so oh wait, does she? Oh, she does have shoes on, my bad. Well, she's stepping in a puddle of emotion
Okay.
and she's surrounded herself by these swords, which she believes is the truth, but they're really they're false truths because they're not holding her hostage. She could get through there if she wanted to. She's doing this to herself. That
Right.
bandana over her head, she could
Mhm.
get out of that, all that so easily. She's holding herself in there. So
Right.
don't blind yourself and hold yourself away from your security, which is that castle in the back. That's her security.
Mhm.
That's her home. And she's holding herself there. So don't do that.
Okay.
And then how can you move forward in a positive way? This is the Six of Wands. This is a victory, a victorious celebration of you being recognized for something that you've done that provided growth and passion. You took an action and you're recognized for it. It's a victory.
Yay.
And you're supported by your friends. Again, pure of heart. They're white horse.
Nice.
So I would say happiness, standing your ground, being hopeful, and not to hold yourself in any feelings that you don't want to feel because you're going to be victorious and everybody's going to know it.
Sweet. Well, you and I know that that reading makes absolute sense.
It sure did. It sure. Hi, Bat Mom. I just talked about
Susie Q is
divination of
always.
sorts, of all sorts.
So you know what's even better, Bat Mom, is when you get to the checkout and then you're done and it asks you if you want to donate to fight hunger. And I'm like, okay, Walmart, really? How about Walmart donate something to fight hunger? Because right now I've already donated all my money to Walmart. and I can't even eat their food. Like I'm actually hungry. I haven't eaten. Dude, I need to stop like not eating.
Yeah, don't do that.
I'm not
Um,
trying to. I
but
don't it's
also
like
too,
nothing.
don't eat. If you're not hungry, don't eat. Like,
Right. Well, nothing tastes good, right? Or tastes good or something. It's so weird. It's
you
weird.
know, they're coming out with a lot of good things about intermittent fasting, and it's true. We really weren't meant to eat unless we were hungry.
Right. No, I think that I've always thought that. I've always only ate like when I'm hungry, or I only eat until I'm full or whatever. I mean, not full. I just eat until like I'm not hungry. I don't like. I hate being overly full. I hate that's a terrible
I
feeling.
used to eat. I used to live to eat, dude. I used to eat a lot, like all the time. I was like, num num num. But I swear, I hardly eat now, and I just eat when I'm. I don't know why, but my love for food just now. I just eat to live, like if because I know I need to eat. You know.
Same, same. Except for like fruit. I love fruit. Ooh, I got the best cherries. They're so good.
I
And
saw
I'm
them
saving
on
all the
holiday.
seeds. I'm spitting
Yes,
them out and saving them. Yep, because we're gonna try that whole planting seeds that were in your saliva thing. Maybe I should do one better and swallow some seeds and then save those ones when they come out. I'm just kidding.
growing out of your butt.
Right? Oh, all the funny things that we were always told as kids. Don't swallow your gum; it'll be
You're
in
gonna
there
get a gum
forever.
tree in your stomach.
I also happen to be a night eater. I don't mean to be that way. I don't I
Me
know it's
too.
bad for you, but I can't I'm not hungry like in the morning. um but yeah, a lot of I don't know, my appetite is oh, hey Suze, look, this is my painting. And
Oh, cool. I feel like I've seen that before.
you have it's the version that's my version of me. It's on my phone. Of my I took that picture and then I did that new profile pic, so it's the thing on my phone.
Oh, cool. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. Okay. Oh, there you go.
yeah, it's that picture. I like painting wood. It's fun.
I love painting anything. It's really calms me down.
Yeah, it's so.
Artwork and making jewelry really calms me down.
I think I'm onto something with like drawing on my floor.
Could be.
I'm gonna start a new thing.
They
Uh,
call that something. My sister knows what it's called when you see things in other things, like pareidolia or something.
oh,
I,
really? It's a
I don't
thing?
know if she's still in the chat room or not, but
I don't. Oh, I don't think she is.
no, I don't think she is. But it's something when you can make something out of something else. It's like called pterodactyla or something. That mom, do you know what it is? When you see something, but it's not really there, but you see it. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Anyways.
because do that. I hear like things that aren't there too. Like I hear music a lot when there's no music.
Oh, me too. I hear people. Well, I I hear people talking all the time.
Yeah, I do too. I do too. I want a
So
she shed. I just
I
was
want a
talking
she shed.
about
This
that.
is like my she shed. This room is like my she shed, kind of.
Right. Oh, you know what else I heard today that was a good idea that I never thought about is like if I had land or if I ever do have land, I'm going to have a um like a refrigerator or a cold room, like a room underground that's like that keeps like a certain temperature or whatever.
Yes.
Um yeah, we should have those because what if we
Cellars.
didn't
They're
have.
cellars. They're like cellars.
Right, right, because that would like super make sense. Pareidolia.
Paranoia.
Huh.
That's what you're doing on the floor. So what are you
Wow.
seeing? What are you drawing? What are you seeing out of the floor?
I see faces and people and um, pareidolia is a tendency to perceive. Oh yeah, okay. Huh. I wonder why I see that. So I just see I don't know, like just different things. Like let me see if I can find a couple. Like here's one of them. I don't know if you can. Oh, wait. Okay, I
Put
guess
it closer. Nope, it won't come. Okay, there.
here
We
we
see
go.
it. Oh, you saw that?
Yeah, that's one of them.
That's
It's
cool.
always different. There was other stuff I saw that I couldn't and then I saw like this some random like
Ooh, that looks cool, Jara.
dude, and then there's like a guy in the back. That dude is like looking down at
Uh-huh.
something, that bald guy. And then yeah, I am gonna have to I see Jesus in my floor a lot for some reason. This one, hang on, I gotta.
I see the Virgin Mary in a lot of things.
Do you?
Yeah. Okay, so I want to wait. This is getting in my way. Okay.
I don't know
I
what
want to
this
I
is,
want to
but
show you guys the I want to show you guys the dream catchers that somebody mentioned in last show, and I wanted to give you a shot of them because they're for sale. And we've got a lot of them, but I can't. You
they're
can
so
see them.
pretty too.
Yeah, I can't. Am I doing it?
Ditto. Yeah, no, it shows it. You can see them. Bat Mom's glad that we're crazy too.
Oh, good. Good. Oh, and then I
Good.
hung up
We
all
can
my
have.
credentials, everybody.
Oh, she has lots of crystals.
Oh, yeah, I have a bunch of crystals. Then I made that button tree. I'm pretty proud of that. And then over
Oh, she
there
made
is my
my.
jewelry. Wait. So
She
over
also
there
made my keychain, which I don't have on me, but
is all the jewelry that I made. And yeah. So like when the weather gets better, we're gonna be selling that out at the air markets and whatnot. And all could you guys see my boob just now?
yes, I was gonna say,
Whatever.
are you showing us your
You know what?
cleavage?
Better for the ratings. Better for the ratings.
Right?
And then oh yeah, also you can get any of our artwork on my website. Ship it out to you.
Yeah. I gotta do some and finish some. It's been a minute. I'm an
No, I didn't
illustrator.
print those out. I earned them. Oh man. Oh, so I was gonna ask you, what do
Yeah,
you
my
know about
daughter sees. What was up?
numerology? I was gonna ask you, what do you know about numerology?
Oh, I don't know anything about numerology. I know that there's like numbers in everything. Uh I know numbers are important because numbers are in the Bible. I mean,
Yeah,
that's not the only reason why I
that's true.
know, but like I just I know that numbers are important. I believe they are anyway.
Yeah, so like with your name and your birth date and the numbers, there's numerology to it, and each number there's a life path number, and that's the number that lets you know like what should bring most attention in your life and the main lessons you need to learn in this life, opportunities, challenges. Um, it also helps describe your traits, your preferences, your skills. Um, so you find out what your life path number is. There's also um, your life path number, your destiny number. Hold on, just give me um, your expression number, your soul urge number, and your personality number.
What's a soul urge number?
So your soul urge number is the number that describes your inner goals, your fears, and the lifestyle you prefer. And it's key to getting to know someone on an emotional level. So with your life path numbers, there's a few numbers that are master numbers.
I think
I
I'm a master.
I am also a master number. I'm a master number 22. And that is the builder. So I'm destined to be a builder, to build something, to make a difference. I think I did yours too. I think it's right here. Let's see if I have your profile still in here, Jara.
I think it's the same, isn't it?
I do. It is, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're okay. So a 22 breaks down to a number 4. So the number 4
Right.
life path number is uh, Jara Leanne Brown.
Jara Leanne Brown.
Yeah, we have the same path number. Did we
We
already
do?
discover that?
Yeah, I think so. Wait,
Oh,
the
okay.
4? Wait,
Yeah, 4.
that's the one where
We're,
you were just talking about,
we
right?
are both master
Yeah.
numbers, and we are both number 4s. Number 4s, we are pillars of the society. We represent
I'm
foundation.
a pillar. Oh dear.
Oh, duh.
Oh dear. It's my bird lady.
Oh my God, that mom. Oh,
Jacob,
Mr.
because he
K,
took a really hard nap.
I freaking
Was
didn't
it a
sleep all
hard
night
nap
last
or
night.
was it a long nap?
It was a soft nap.
Was it a soft nap?
So,
Why
yeah, what
didn't
are you
you
doing
sleep?
this late, Mr. J? Um, so anyways, that's cool. We're both life path numbers are the same. That means we're pretty damn cool. That's why we found each other. I just know it. Um,
We
we're,
are pretty cool.
we're precise. We symbolize strength, discipline, and persistence. Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know about the discipline part.
I don't know about the discipline part. Persistence, yes. Strength, yes.
I don't know
I
if I
get,
believe
I
in
get pretty
discipline.
determined. I do.
But
Oh
there's
yeah.
determination, but I don't know if I believe in discipline. I don't think I do.
I don't really think so.
Because like I think if your body doesn't want to get up until a certain time, like you shouldn't force yourself to get up at like that time.
So life path number 4 is a karmic number, and it means that we came to take over the debts of our ancestors and end the cycles, which I know that I have.
Which ancestors? I have many.
Well, and all of them, any and all, any ones that you connect with, actually. Pretty cool, pretty cool. So that's a little bit of numerology. And then there's astrology where you have your birth chart and your 3 signs. Like, so your sun sign, mine is Virgo, yours is Cancer. Your moon sign, mine is Libra. Your moon sign is how your emotions are. Your sun sign is just
How do you know? How do you tell what your moon sign is?
From your chart, from your birth chart.
Oh.
And then my ascending sign is how you represent yourself. So guess what? I'm an ascending Gemini.
Oh, yikes.
I know. Geminis are so mean to me, but apparently I'm one now, so that's cool. And then
They're mean to you?
Well, I just think Geminis are so like hard to deal with.
Duplicitous?
Yeah, they're like just
my
hard to deal
ex-husband
with.
is a
They never
Gemini.
think that, well, maybe I'm just talking about my husband, basically.
Geminis are hard. My ex-husband was a Gemini.
They're hard. They never think they're wrong. They always think they're right. They always they're so charismatic. They can manipulate the shit out of you.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Mr. J, what's your sign? Tracy, what's your sign? What is a ram? So what is the ram? Oh wait, I got it right here.
That's a Taurus, I think, right?
A Taurus?
I think so. Oh wait, no. That's not a Taurus. Wait, Taurus is a bull. Is a bull and a ram? No, a ram's a sheep, right? Or a thing. Wow, I'm gonna stop talking because apparently I don't know my animals.
Okay, I've got this handy ass thing that I have. It's so freaking cool. It tells me everything.
Aries. Oh, she's an Aries. My dad's an Aries.
Aries. Active, ambitious, assertive, competitive, courageous, creative, enthusiastic, extroverted, free, individual, naive, self-assured, headstrong, impatient, pride, and quick-tempered. Is this true? Mr. J, your birthday's tomorrow? Oh my God.
Oh, happy birthday.
He's the best. So if your birthday's tomorrow, that means you're a Cancer too? Oh wait.
No, he's a Leo. He's a Leo.
Oh, yes.
Or is it a Virgo? Is it a Virgo? Or no, it's a Leo, I think. Yeah,
nope,
Leo.
He's still a Cancer. Are you a Cancer, Mr. J? He's a crabby.
No, because he can't be a Cancer. Really? Oh, yeah, he is a Cancer.
June 21st.
Wait, no, he's not. He's not a Cancer.
June June 21st to July 21st.
Yeah, it's August.
Oh wait,
Right
what's my problem? Uh, I was a month off, you guys. I'm a month late. Okay, so yeah, you're a Leo, like my son.
now.
My son is a Leo, just like you. I love Leos, Mr. J, because Leos, they are so ambitious and courageous, and I just love Leos. They're confident. I guess they can be competitive. They're honorable. They're proud. They're like the lions. Go Leo, duh. I'm a Virgo. I am a Virgo. Yes, Mr. J, Leos are very sexy. And Easter Sunday. So Easter Sunday would be April.
Well, Easter Sunday falls on a different date every
Yeah,
year.
so it'd be somewhere in April. Are you a Taurus? Oh, so she's an Aries. I already read hers. There's a lot of different things to astrology than just your sign, you guys, because there's 3 different modes. Each sign is either a cardinal sign, a fixed sign, or a mutable sign. So a cardinal sign is somebody who is dynamic. A fixed sign is somebody who is preserving. A mutable sign is adaptable. So a fixed sign doesn't really like change. A mutable sign can pretty much adapt to anything. And a cardinal sign is pretty much dynamic. They pretty much set the tone for everything. Cancer is Jara, and she is a water sign, which is an emotional sign, receptive feelings, and lesson of peace.
I'm a
So
nurturer.
I am an earth sign, and that is concentrated force, sensations, and lessons of service, which is true. Let's see, what did he? Okay, Mr. J was a Leo, and a Leo is a fire sign, which is inspirational, born to love, romantic, intuitive, and their lesson is power. Damn, Mr. J. The Aries was an earth sign also, just like me. So that's pretty cool. Did we get any airs? Do we got any air signs in here? So an air sign would be intellectual, versatile, idealistic, and their lesson is brotherhood. So, Mr. J, everybody in all the signs have a certain body part that they are connected to, and Mr. J, the Leo is the heart. Jara, Cancer is
I think the
breasts and the stomach. The Virgo, me, is the intestines. Let's see, Tracy is the Aries, and she's where is it? Hey, it doesn't show yours. Aries. Oh, I guess it's the brain. Tracy, yours is the brain. Awesome possum. So, what was my sister's? I don't think she's in here anymore, but my sister is what is my sister? A Pisces. My sister is a Pisces, and that is a water sign. And the Pisces is the feet. And that's pretty cool. So there's a lot of shit too that goes with that. Like there's different planets and all this other stuff that goes with that, but that gets pretty complex. So we'll just do your own research on that one.
Right. So next, this upcoming week, we are going to have we're going to have a guest host or a guest.
Okay.
What's it called? A guest.
Yep. A guest.
He's guest star, guest knowledge sharer. we also went to school with him, and he cultivates fungi.
And it turns out that fungi can be a pretty fun guy.
Right? Dude, there's like so many different way awesome properties that mushrooms have.
Mhm.
Like so many. So, and we'll also talk about a little bit about stuff that we can find like right outside. I
Yes,
was
right in
noticing
your
a
own
lot of
backyard.
it growing like along the road in front of like the houses where they're kind of run down and stuff like that. There's a lot of different like stuff growing. So
Everywhere,
I'm
all
gonna
around you is like medicinal plants that could help your body right now. So
mm-hmm.
that will be our show on plant medicine and plant knowledge, mainly psilocybin and what we've got, whatever we can find in our backyard. And then we're gonna also have an upcoming guest who we're pretty proud of. We grew up with him, and he is a pretty well known motivational speaker. His name is Glenn Lundy, and we're gonna have try to get him on the show.
Yes, ma'am. He's in my diary a couple of times. I'll have to read that to him.
We may be reading from our elementary school diaries as a little starter.
Right. Fun stuff, fun stuff.
And so also I've had a request to do a show on attachments. So we got to fit
On
that into
attachment?
the year. Yeah, attachments. It's pretty important.
Okay. Not like for the vacuum cleaner.
No, not
Right.
attachments like that.
Oh, okay. Because I
Like
really like
attachments
attachments that I
as
can
in
see.
holding on to things that no longer serve you that need to be released.
Right. We all do that.
So, as you all know, I am a hypnotherapist. I am an integrated healing arts practitioner, specialized in hypnotherapy, intuitive guidance, life coaching. Please, if you know anybody that needs help, give them my name, give them my website. I would be more than happy to help. Yes, we grew up together. We've been best friends since we were since I was 4 years old. She was my very first friend that I ever had in my life.
Yay.
We were estranged for about, I don't know, I say like 15 years. I don't say 20. Because I know I went
Not
to your
really
house.
estranged. We just kind of didn't talk.
Yeah, we were
But
estranged.
it wasn't that like, it wasn't like, oh, Susie, did
She's
you
the
hear what
best.
Susie did? Yeah.
No, we just went our separate ways, but we kind of always touch base somehow.
Yeah, we did.
Mm-hmm.
We did. And we'll never lose base again.
Nope, we're pretty much this time around we've kind of like decided that we probably planned it this way. I feel in my heart me and Jara find each other in every life that we've ever lived. I think we're soulmates.
I agree. I
Because you can
couldn't
have
agree
lots of
more.
soulmates, guys. They don't just have to be your lovers. There could be there you can and you can have more than one. There's a billion. You can have a billion of them. I think I have a billion soulmates.
I
You
think
could
that
do
I don't know if I have a billion, but I know that I think that my girl lady friends that the universe is bringing us all to be near each other for a reason. I believe that we are soul family.
I believe that
Plus, we can
everything.
like finish each other's like sentences and stuff, and it's fun and
It
weird.
is fun. I can't wait till Saturday night.
I know, me too. Oh, so maybe we'll have like a little impromptu for a minute
Oh, that
show.
would be a great idea. Saturday night's
Yeah,
perfect.
right. We're having a slumber
We're
party.
having a slumber party, and it's going to be
Woo-hoo.
awesome. And we'll probably have a show during it, so we might be a little buzzed. No, just kidding. Maybe I will.
I am going to smoke things with my friends. I haven't done that since high school.
So, like, I kind of haven't told my husband that I'm spending the night yet. So, I'm just going to say
Why?
that I'm too drunk to drive home. And then he can't say anything, right? And he doesn't watch the show, so
Right?
I'm totally safe. It's all good.
Why would he care if you
Because he'll be
smoke?
like, no, come home.
But I'll be like, but just be like, well, but Jara is afraid to be by herself with Shelly. She's afraid Shelly will take advantage of her. Just kidding. No, it's like I think all adult women should have a slumber party at least one time.
I haven't been to a slumber party since slumber parties back in the day.
Say neither have I. That's why I'm so excited. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. It should be entertaining. I'm going to bring all my hair and my wigs and my face paint.
I'm gonna bring my karaoke mics.
Oh, sweet. Oh, sweet. Yeah, and there's a pool there, so
Women.
and oh, and got a nice backyard, so like we can sit on the ground.
Ooh, I'm gonna
You know,
ground. I'm gonna walk in it
yeah,
barefoot.
right. Well, you are all invited.
You're all invited. We just decided right now we're gonna have a little impromptu fun show. So be on the
Yes,
lookout for that.
sirree. And please, please, let me keep you or be advised that I will probably be silly as I am normally in everyday life, and I don't know that I
She's
show it
way
on here.
sillier than she's really keeping it under wraps right now. As soon as we push end of the broadcast, she's gonna start doing something really silly.
I am. My characters will come out. I just don't ever I grow up in some ways, I think. I
I
will
think that's
forever
great.
be
I think we should never grow up. Did you know that aging isn't
right.
real? Aging is a
It
myth.
doesn't feel real.
The reason why people
It,
look old and get old is because they absorb too much negative energy. So if you surround yourself with people who surround yourself with people that don't bring you down, if you surround yourself with positive things, then you won't age. Right? Look, I mean, how old am I, Jara? 40. What? You can say it. I'm letting you.
43.
43. I'm
43.
43 until next month. I'll be 44. Good night, Mr. J.
Good night, Jay. I too am 44. Already 44. Yes,
So
ma'am.
you
And
look just the
sirs.
same as you did when we were growing up. You don't even look any older.
Thank you. We do look good. We
Yes.
do.
Yeah, we do.
And you know what? I think that like we can like regenerate our cells with our brains and stuff.
Mhm.
So I try to I tell myself, but I can't. One thing I have tried and it hasn't worked yet is I've tried to grow my boobs. But
Oh, grow boobs. No.
yeah, like I've tried to you know,
My boobs
blow
were
real
really,
hard.
really big for a long time, but then I lost weight and now they're not big anymore.
Yeah, that happens. Well, can you imagine just them not being big ever and then you gain weight and they're still not big and you lose weight and they're still not big. uh yeah, and then people used to tell me when I was younger, well, at least you won't ever have to worry about them sagging.
Right.
And
Right.
no, you do. You still got to worry about that.
Really? How's that?
Yeah,
That's cool. Okay.
I know. It's like, hey, that's not fair. Yeah. So it will be fun. The sleepover shall be very entertaining.
That'll be fun. So everybody try and tune in for that. We'll try to put out something to remind people. We'll do a little something. We got to start doing ads and stuff because that makes it way
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
We're going to be doing shows on past lives in the future, past life regression and how it can help you and how it's helpful. We're going to do shows on spiritual awakening and self-awareness. So we've got a lot of stuff in the works. We're going to do a show on survival tips and life hacks, being self-sufficient, things that we need, like kind of prepping, stuff like that. And yeah, so it'll be great and fun.
Absolutely. Thank you guys for joining in.
And please tell your friends, like and subscribe. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe. Please check out our Facebook page. Please check out my website for my business, for my hypnotherapy practice. And yeah.
Maybe we should, Suze, we should have a way that people can, if they want to send in something like a dream or something that we
Okay.
can.
You know what? If
Then
anybody has
how would we do that?
or wants a tarot read on the show, or wants to submit a topic for us to do, please send it to awakeninghearts333. Wait a minute. Yeah, send it to awakeninghearts333.com. I'm just thinking right now, maybe we should make an email for the show.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Okay, let's scratch that. I'll make an email for the show, and you can just send it to the authentic happiness show at gmail.com. and we'll get your requests in. And that would actually make it easier to do dream interpretations and stuff, because I just couldn't do it. It was all going so fast. But I would love to address everybody's dreams.
That's a great idea. So let's do that for sure.
All right, so I guess that's going to wrap it up, guys, for tonight, because it's getting kind of late. And yeah, so we'll see you later, alligators.
All right. Good night.
Night to night.
Good night.
Everybody have a great week. Be good to each other. Call your sister. Call your best friend. Bye.
No one ever sees me, I'm losing every battle. No one ever sees me.